Hello everyone, and welcome to the final Let's Play of 2016. In the year 2000XXAD, the first annual robot tournament was held. With 8 of the world's most powerful robots. But... 8 of the world's most powerful robots, eh? Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took over to control the robots and began to take over the world. Okay, so his name is Mr. X, and he's been manipulating that fool, Dr. Wily. We'll stop you. Follow me, Rush. And it is time for Mega Man 6. Released in 1993, as it says, but in the US it came out in 1994. And I believe this game came out a few months before Mega Man X did. And yeah, last game ever released on the Nintendo Entertainment System. So here we've got Plant Man, Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Atomic Hug Man, Centaur Man, Night Man, and Yamato Man. But we are going to start off with Wind Man. And we have a lot of statistics with this Robot Master. Mega Man 6 gives statistics of all the Robot Masters in the game. What their measurements, what they can do, where they're located. So, as usual, I'm going to be reading the database for all the Robot Masters. Now, if you don't want to start off with Wind Man, you can also start off with Plant Man, but I would actually recommend Wind Man a lot more because he is also a very easy Robot Master to destroy and start off with. And I hate those guys. So here we have one of those invincible robots that go across the floor, and they move faster once you step on their level, or stand on their level. Just a second. Alright, Wind Man. According to his database, with propellers and his jet engine, he can generate wind. He has a strong rivalry with Airman. Makes sense. His quote, "I know Kung Fu." Really? Good point, good cook. Bad point, bad with bicycles. He likes Kung Fu, and he dislikes herb medicines. Don't know what that's all about, but who cares? And no one cares about that guy because he sucks. And so do these panda guys. So yes, Mega Man 6. Yet another NES title for Mega Man. The very first Mega Man title to ever be released is not a classic Mega Man title. I need that health, but how am I gonna get it? No rush coil? Oh, that's bullcrap. What kind of game what kind of Mega Man game does not have a rush coil besides Mega Man 8 or Mega Man and Base? But we'll get to those games eventually. But now it's time to fight Wind Man. He has 2 basic attacks. He will try to suck you into him, Very easy to dodge, or just not get sucked in by him at all. In the process, he can charge up a full power shot and then hit him with it. He will shoot his... I forgot what his weapon was called, but he'll shoot his projectiles at you, and you have to dodge them, which are very easy to dodge, and that's about it. Very easy Robot Master. You get Windstorm. But it doesn't look like he used that attack when we fought Windman, but oh well, I digress. So now, we take on Flame Man. And he is located in the oil field. So yeah, that's not a very good combination at all, because Flame Man is located in the oil field, and as the name goes, there's oil everywhere. And we also have these flame enemies, the flame tellies, that shoot, well, at least poop out their flames into oil. And when they poop their flames out into the oil, it becomes instant death, or maybe just a hellish inferno, I guess. I'm not sure. But be careful not to fall into the inferno, otherwise you're dead. So with these guys, you have to shoot them with a full power shot, so you can knock them into the oil spills, and then you have to jump on them to make them go in the direction that you're facing. In this case, to the right. And somehow we got a 1-up in there, so that's good. So now, let's talk about Flame Man. A small fuel generator is installed in his body. He has to refuel his energy 3 times a day. Okay. That's some information even I didn't know. His quote, "Oops, time to refill the oil." Oh, okay, so that makes sense. He needs oil to refill his flames. Okay. Now these guys will shoot their flames in an arc, and I already knew that was going to happen, so just be really careful here, because it's very dangerous around here. And that's the end. Good point, punctual. Bad point, demanding. He likes to trim his beard. He dislikes cheap oil, because cheap oil does not last long now, does it? So use his Windstorm, and you should be able to take him down a lot faster. And his patterns are pretty easy to manipulate. It's not a very difficult boss, even if you don't have his weapon of weakness. So, like I said before, this is the last NES Mega Man game, and the last 8-bit Mega Man game for the next 14 years. Because this game came out in 1994 in North America, and then Mega Man 8 came out, not Mega Man 8, Mega Man 9 came out in 2008. So yeah, that's a pretty big time gap before we got another 8-bit Mega Man game for nostalgia. So here we are in Blizzard Man's stage. And I'm gonna talk about his database in just a second. Here we go. He is a robot to monitor the weather. He can also make it snow. So he monitors weather and he can make it snow whenever he wants. Alright. His quote is going to snow tomorrow because I'm gonna make it snow. Oh, and by the way, we got from Flame Man's stage, we got one of the Mega Man adapters, or the Rush adapter, one of the Rush adapters, which we will be exploiting in just a moment, once we get through this horrible area. And that's the thing about Mega Man 6. I'm gonna use the Flame Man's weapon on that. Always use the flame weapon on that octopus or squid because it's his weakness. So now we are Power Mega Man. Fight the power! Alright. So, needless to say, Flame Man, no, not Flame Man, Power Mega Man has a short range projectile. Well, he has short range projectiles, but they are very strong, and they are a lot more powerful than Mega Man's Buster Shots. But unfortunately, he cannot slide in his power form, or with any of his Rush adapters. He cannot slide. I probably could have snuck right through there, but it's okay. Surprisingly, you can actually beat this game faster than Mega Man 5 or Mega Man 6. I mean, this game really does not take long to beat. Yeah, we destroyed that guy. So here's the end of the level. And I'm sure we have enough ammo for Blizzard Man, because this is his weakness. Oh, by the way, Blizzard Man's good point, good commentator. Bad point, shady. He likes to ski, of course. I mean, just look at him. And he dislikes snowboarding. And I have no idea why. I mean, they're all in the same category because... I mean, he's located in a mountain. So I'm about to die, so I have to be really careful because when he does a spin attack, he will hit the wall and bounce off in a large distance, which makes him very dangerous. And that's the end of Blizzard Man. You get Blizzard Attack. How that actually works, I have no idea. So now it is time to fight Plant Man. One of the stupider looking robot masters in the game, in my opinion. He's located in the Forgotten Area, which is in a forest level. And I've got to say, I have a love-hate relationship for this level because of first of all, for these grasshoppers. So I'm gonna equip Power Mega Man so I can get my 1-up and my health. And I love Power Mega Man's walking animation or running animation because it's hilarious. It's just hilarious. I'm trying to get this guy away from me so he won't grab me when I climb up the ladder, because I've played through this level so many times. I dodge him the first time, I climb up the ladder, and then he gets me. And I really hate that. It makes me want to just... never mind that, but... now we have some kind of gorilla tank. He shoots out his fist at you, wherever you are. You could be in the air or on the floor, on the ground. And he'll shoot his arm cannon at you, his fist at you. Or he will... what else will he do? He will shoot projectiles. He will spray projectiles in multiple directions, and you'll have to dodge them, mainly by standing in the corner. We're about to fight another gorilla tank in a second. So now I'm going to talk about Plant Man. Oh, if you want to get past him, or if you don't want him to get close to you, just shoot his body and he'll fall backwards. So now let's talk about Plant Man, because... oh, what? Really? That boy, that guy just came out of nowhere, and these guys. Oh my gosh. Now here comes the part I hate about this level. So according to the database, Plant Man is a robot created as a keeper of a botanical garden. He can communicate with plants. His quote, "This flower is so beautiful." Okay, he might be looking in the mirror at himself, or he's just talking about another random flower. Good point, sensibility. Bad point, depression. He likes sunbath. He likes sunbaths, and he dislikes honeybees because honeybees take pollen. Wait, never mind. I'm not gonna get into that. But that's what bees do. That's what honeybees do. Because they need that sort of stuff for them to make honey. And that's why Plant Man hates them. So use the blizzard attack against Plant Man, and he'll go down pretty easily. He only has one attack, and he'll jump before he does his before he shoots his plant barrier, which is what his weapon is called. And it's one of Mega Man's costumes in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. So that's it for now. We defeated Plant Man. So yeah, Plant Man is a very easy robot master to beat. Now we have the Rush Jet adapter, and we have both Rush adapters. So for that, I will see you guys in part 2. See you then.